Are there other things that happen in your real lives that make it into the show?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Like what?
Good answer, Eric.
I mean, not all of them, because there's so many people and so many hours. There's only half an hour, so there has to be a culling.
Well, and there's
like a best of.
there's the one episode when Penny doesn't remember Leonard's birthday.
Yeah, that's
And-
based on my wife.
You don't know your wife's birthday, or she
No,
doesn't know your wife?
She knows it's one of 2 days, either the 20th or the 21st. Hilariously, I love it when she gets it wrong, and I've shared it with these people. And so when we needed a Leonard Penny story, I don't even think I pitched it. I think Steve Holland pitched it. But it's like, what if we take Jeremy's wife not knowing his birthday and make it into an episode?
Does she know it now?
Yeah, does she know it now?
After it aired, she actually got it wrong again. And I texted Steve Holland and Steve Milaro just to be like, Lily got my birthday wrong again. And they loved it as much as I did. So.
She's here, right? Can't we like call her out?
Yeah, she's here. If you
She's
see
like,
me walking
she in the
around,
audience? Lily,
you can,
do you
can
know
make fun
it?
of her. It's fine.
You know, since there's a non-integer number of days in a year, she may actually be celebrating the exact position of the Earth around the sun, correct?
that is what she's doing.
David is our science consultant, by the way.
I think we can call it.
What's that?
What?
I don't think we would have anything better than that comment.
Any other things from your lives that are put into the show?
I don't mind saying that Bernadette had gotten Wallowitz a Fitbit, and Saladin
yeah.
secretly tracks his wife on her Fitbit.
Really? Do you really?
Wait, Saladin, is your wife in the audience right now, too?
Yes, she is.
All right.
You know, I was sharing with the room, first mistake, that I had gotten a lot of members of my family Fitbits for Christmas, including myself, and that along with the Fitbit, it will send you emails that update you on the number of steps and activity of your family members. I was doing it out of the kindness of my heart, trying to encourage a healthy lifestyle amongst me and my wife and my children. The room turned into something like I was monitoring every step my wife takes. Only because
Only so you could feel good about taking more steps than her, though.
Right. Maybe I would stop the room when the email came in and said, hey guys, guess who beat who this week? And maybe that was also when I was showing them the multiple video cameras that we have around the house as well. But anyway, they thought it would be a very funny thing to take that and twist it into a story where Bernadette was monitoring Howard's activity.
I love it. I would also like to point out that I really can't hear anything that goes on from like 3 people over. So if you guys hear me, just see me do this. Throughout, that's why. But it sounded great. Should we?
Bernadette being pregnant, real quick.
All right, Bernadette's knocked up. It's very exciting. I'm so excited about the Bernadette Big Bang Baby. For the alliteration alone, I'm very excited about it. But the only people that are more excited about this pregnancy are my parents. They're such big fans of the show, and I never tell them any spoilers. But for this, I was like, I have to tell them. So I called them the night before, and I told them the news because I didn't want them to think I was telling them news about my personal life through the TV. So I was like, you're just TV grandparents. It's just happening on TV. But all their friends are treating it like Big Bang all of a sudden is like a documentary series. So they're like calling them and saying congratulations. My father the other day went to a bagel store in New Jersey, and they're like, congratulations, Grandpa! And they gave him a free bagel and scallion cream cheese. Which he accepted. In New Jersey, that's like the highest form of congratulations there is if you get a bagel and cream cheese. So they're running with it. So thank you. You're getting my parents free bagels, and they couldn't be more thrilled. Do you guys want to line up for some questions? Anyone who wants to go walk towards the light?
While you guys are lining up, can we talk about Bill's shirt for a second? This is an important shirt in the Big Bang Theory writer's room. I will let you take it from there.
This shirt, which came from a fancy store, for the record, was mocked regularly by Steve when I came into work because he felt that I looked like Woody from Toy Story.
So, Bill frequently wear this shirt, and he would come in, and I would say, "Hey, partner, is there a snake in your boot?"
So he said this a lot. So one morning, as I was putting the shirt on, I got a little picture of a snake, and I put it in my boot. Because I knew he was going to say it. But he didn't. So I wore it about a month later, and I put the picture of the snake in my boot, and he didn't say it. And this went on for 18 months. And then one day, I came in wearing this shirt, and Steve said, "What's the matter, Bill? You got a snake in your boot?" And I said, "I don't know, maybe, I'll look." And I did. And it was a little picture that said, "Hi, Steve."
It was one of the greatest moments in history, because he did it angry. He was like, "I don't know, Steve, what if there is a snake? What if there really was a snake in my boot?" And he's angrily saying it and taking his shoe off.
But why?
And he took out the snake.
You went into his shoe and you switched it?
What?
Is that what happened?
No, Eric.
Eric, you were there.
There was a snake. He put a picture of a snake in his shoe, but when he looked, there was a note from Steve.
I swear Eric is really smart. I promise you, Eric is
I honestly
brilliant.
don't understand the story.
You were there.
Well, I felt left out, and now I'm trying to. I'm trying to feel included.
You were in the room. This is a story from your life, too.
Had Steve switched it?
No. Yes.
Yes. So that's called steel sharpening steel.
How did Steve get Bill's shoe? That's what I don't.
Right.
I felt left out too. I'm glad you've opened this up.
I don't want to give away all my secrets. Anyway, it was such an epic moment. I had the snake framed, and it is now hanging in my office. The little sweaty, "Hi, Steve" snake from Bill's shoe. But enough about that. I think people have questions.
Okay, I'll do a question.
Hello.
Hi, awesome costume.
Thank you. My name is Erin. I'm from San Diego, and with the new Pokemon Go app, by the way, Team Mystic.
Nice.
What team would each of the cast members be on?
Oh.
Tara, you're up.
Do you want me to sort them?
Yeah.
You know, I'm more the Harry Potter sorter. I haven't really. I know. I like kind of took it upon myself to like designate as the sorting hat in the room. So I will work on Pokemon Go for sure. I'm instinct, so like, right? Also
Tara,
Hufflepuff.
Tara, what are some of the characters on the show?
What are the characters?
Yeah.
Well, Leonard, as we know from this season, is a Hufflepuff because he had the hat, which
Steve is.
But this is
Colin
Leonard's
is a-
actual hat from the show, the actual Hufflepuff hat that Penny made fun of.
Yeah,
But we know Hufflepuff for life. It's okay. Hufflepuff, stay strong. HP.
Show him your stomach tattoo, Steve.
Hey, just speaking of Pokemon, Tara, will you say what happened while you were homesick last week?
I can't even hear you. What?
Will you say what happened last week when you were homesick?
Oh, you guys, I was homesick. I had the flu, and I was like so upset because there were like so many Pokemon I wasn't catching. And like some fever dream, I'm in bed, I turn on the app, and Pikachu just appears on my lap. He's just there. I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this real life? And it was, and now I have a Pikachu. It was amazing. Thank you.
I have a question that I want to know. So we ended the season with finding out that Penny and Leonard are going to do a redo wedding. So I want to know, are we going to meet more of Penny's family?
We are finally going to meet more of Penny's family. We already know her dad. We're going to be meeting Penny's mom and her brother in the first episode back. And I can tell you all, we are super excited.
Jailbird brother.
What?
For jailbird.
Hold on. And we're super excited that Katie Seagal will be playing Penny's mom. And it's kind of great because I talked to Katie on the phone and about would she want to do it. And because, you know, Katie has played Kaylee's mom before in 8 Simple Rules. She said, I am always ready to be Kaylee's mom. So we are thrilled to have her back. So I'm not quite ready to get into the brother stuff, but we're really excited about Katie joining us and becoming part of our little family.
Oh, I love that casting. That's so exciting. Awesome. Excellent. Let's give that another round of applause.
Okay.
All right, should we take another question?
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
do it. Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
Your hashtag coitus is coming, right?
I am. That's
You're
me.
welcome.
Courtney came. How did we
Yes,
do?
thank you for that. We were actually at that taping, so that was really exciting. Okay, so full disclosure, I actually stole this question from another panel yesterday. But as writers, this is for anybody who has a good story to tell, but what was the best mistake you ever made or your greatest failure that allowed you to get to where you are today, particularly with writing for television?
You know,
That's a tough question.
I'll start. My biggest mistake and failure was not being able to be an electrical engineer like I thought I would. And after that, by the grace of God, I was able to figure out that I could trick people into letting me do this.
I think most of us, this is a second career, isn't it? You were a graphic artist, and I was a computer programmer.
Yeah, my mistake, I was in graduate school in philosophy, and I was trying to figure out what time was. And it turns out that philosophy is just a collection of problems that are too hard for the human mind to solve. And that's why it's called philosophy and not like science or history. So I was trying to figure out what time was, and I couldn't. I still don't know. So that was a mistake. And ultimately, I actually came down to La Jolla, and I ran into a friend of mine who was writing for The Simpsons. And he was like, it's a lot easier. You're never going to figure out what time it is. It's too hard. So I was like, okay, I'll do a mid-course correction. And that's what I did. Mid-course, right? What is that? Who knows?